then
Now c5, right?
knight c6.
Knight c6.
Knight c6 I liked, yeah.
Ruy Lopez.
Let's consult. I don't know about this name because it is one of the sidelines like very rarely play unless you're playing blitz or online blitz, something like that. So knight f5. Norwegian.
It is the Norwegian, yeah, I thought so.
Norwegian and delayed Schliemann. Okay, Norwegian. No, he's being original now. Norwegian variation played by a Norwegian.
Yeah. So d4.
d4 was played, and then e4. Queen d4 and bishop e7.
So we perhaps should mention that e5 pawn was kind of
Hanging.
yeah, but perhaps it's not that tasty, right?
I remember I prepared this line for some tiebreak of the Women's World Championship. It's actually very tricky rule of this with this knight f5, but now I cannot recall what I prepared. So if knight f5, knight e5, I think it should be some sort of like queen e7. What was the move here? Let me consult.
For now f7 is hanging, so I guess you take the bishop on d3, knight a b3, and then
Queen g4.
Queen g5 looks relatively attractive, right? Queen g5 and who knows what's that? Yeah, there is also queen e7 and just trying to win the pawn back. There must be a theory once again.
Yeah, let's again.
It's queen g5.
It must be queen g5, and it is queen g5. Also, queen e7 has been played, but everyone is playing queen g5, and then after knight f3, you take the pawn.
Yeah, rook g1.
And well,
h3.
I find it difficult to believe that black is in problems here, and they're not actually.
Yeah, this reminds me of the game. Okay, it's a bit different, but reminds me of the game between Shimanov versus O'Brien yesterday.
Yeah.
This sacrifice on g2 and then queen goes to h3. Yeah. So this is a very playable opening, of course, and especially if you are not prepared against it. on-off moment in round.
Think of
What round was that? 2 or 3? Like he lost
round 2 and then
2
another
and
loss.
7.
Yeah, I mean, there have been quite a few. I think, it could be a combination of factors. Like, yes, he didn't have a tournament of his life. Plus, when he plays those round robins and kind of doesn't have the tournament of his life, there is no shame of, I don't know, like just, okay, let's finish. Okay, I'm not winning the first prize, let's finish second, let's finish third, something, a reputable score. Here he was always under pressure. Like even after first loss, even after second loss, we were the ones expecting, okay, he'll win till the end, and still kind of be on a pedestal. And it is a lot of pressure. And there is one more thing, I guess, because those young kids, they are extra motivated. Instead of, like, I imagine if you play Magnus and get constantly, beaten by Magnus, at some point you develop some sort of a fear. But for these little guys, young guys, they are super motivated.
Yeah, and
all together.
yeah, talking about motivated, we see Magnus Carlsen's opponent, and there you go, handshake, it is a draw. And Magnus finishing the tournament with 6 points. It's been a disappointing event for him, but for Puranik, it has been quite a tournament. Draw yesterday against Nishikiri, draw against Magnus Carlsen is quite simply a dream. But let's take a recap of today's results, because it is the final round, and let's full of drama and excitement.